Hey guys, I am doing some strength training before my yoga session today. Today we're going to start out with whatever free weights you have. I'm going to do some Bulgarian leg squats. I think that's the name that it's called. I always forget the name, but basically you're going to put a chair in there. You're going to step out, bend your knee behind, and do some lunges. You're going to try to do 10 on each side. Go as low as you can go. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be toning your glutes and your thigh. You're going to want to make sure you're facing forward. And you're going to go low and up. And you're going to dip. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you're going to feel it on this left thigh, 10, and then put the other leg down. Then you're going to switch, put your left leg back, and then dip for 10 on this side. 2. I always say you should start out with your strength training sometimes before you do the stretching. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go sit down on your mat. We're going to do bridge pose, and we're going to lift the weights above our head. So you're going to be on your back, lifting your legs and hips up. Then you're going to lift overhead for 15. Making sure you have the right form. I only have 10-pound weights on each side here, so normally I do 15, but you can work your way up, making sure your abs do not dip. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And then you're going to come out to the side and you're going to pull and connect in while you're still holding this bridge pose. Out and then in for 15. So we're at 4 and then 5. And remember, you can use any size weight. 6, 7, 8. You're really gonna feel it at this point in your glutes. 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, and 15. And then you're gonna lower down, lift your legs overhead, and just hold it here for a second. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my weights overhead, then lift up. You can do this without weights as well. We're going to do 5 of these. 3, 4, 5. And then release. Put the weights down. Stretch out. Sway from side to side. And then while you're down here in bridge, I'm going to do a full wheel. So I'm going to point my hands back beside me, lift up, and lift behind. Feeling this stretch in your back. Then releasing back down. And then sitting up. And then for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go on all fours, lifting the left weight up into my chest. Your left leg is stretched out behind you, making sure you have the right form. You're gonna pull up the weight into your chest here for 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then on the other side, so you're gonna stretch that right leg out. You're gonna pull this weight into your chest, into your hip and stomach area. 3, 4, 5, and you're gonna feel this working your core. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then back to setting it down. Now we're gonna go back into those squat type lunge things and do another 10 on each side. So you're gonna pick up the weights, step behind on your chair. You can always do lunges if you don't wanna do the chair. Stepping out to the right area and then dipping for 10. Now this is gonna build your knee strength, focusing on your glutes and your lower body, which is so important. 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's gonna get harder, but just keep going. 8, 9, 10, and then switch sides. Woo! Definitely feeling the burn. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, woo, 6. Make sure you have the right form. And then back down, setting these down and moving the chair to the side. Then I'm gonna go into the bridge pose with the bicep lifts overhead. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lean down, go into bridge pose, lifting these weights overhead for 15. Make sure you're not dipping your abs or your stomach. 14 and 15. Woo! Then I'm just gonna lift my legs overhead. We're gonna do that other workout we were doing where we pull in the weights from either side, stretching out, focusing more on your biceps, your arm strength, and you can use whatever size weight you want. Now I'm gonna keep my legs up overhead, just lifting my abs. This is like an ab workout, and also toning my arms. 4. Not putting too much pressure on your neck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
for 15, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And release. Woo! And then set your weights down. We're gonna switch and do the toning in our ab area. So you're gonna stretch your left leg out behind you, lifting this into your weight into your side for 15, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. And then 15 on that side. Now we're gonna do 15 on the other side. So you're gonna stretch this right leg out, pulling in the weight to your chest. 7, 8. And this is a core workout too, so you're getting the best of both. 13, 14, and 15. Woo! Now I'm putting the weights to the side. Gonna flip the mat. Woo, that was a crazy workout with the strength training. And then I'm gonna transition into some yoga. So what I am gonna do, I'm gonna go onto my stomach because I feel like my upper back and my neck needs to be stretched from those positions. And I'm going to go grab my feet behind for floor bow, lift up my head, and just stretch out in this pose. Woo, feel it in your upper back, stretching it, feeling your thighs, your lower back, your glutes, feeling it all right here, right now. If we sit at a computer all day, you're gonna have to stretch out that upper back. Woo! And then back, sitting up. Gonna start out our yoga in a seated position, whatever feels right in your body right here, right now. Woo! Getting our breath work down. Back regrounded. Back to here and now. I feel like you do the strength training in the beginning, which, not saying there might not be any strength training in the yoga, because there will be, but at the intense stuff in the beginning to start your practice. So then you're warmed up, you're right here, you're right now. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. What is the best part about the present moment? The best part about right here and right now? The best part is about presence. The best part is about giving your all in this very moment when it isn't the easiest, when it is hard, showing up for yourself when it gets to be challenging, when the struggle is real, showing up for yourself, waking up for yourself when you know it isn't going to be easy. That's when the struggle is real. So being intentional with this practice will set you up for success for today, for maybe for this week, for this weekend. So just remember that. I'm gonna start out in a child's pose, a wide-legged one, just really opening up my hips. I just did some leg and glute workouts, so showing up for yourself is always a challenge at times and can be recentered when you do a somatic pose in your body to recenter yourself to the present moment. So going to all fours, gonna do some cat and cows. I'm gonna do a leg stretch out behind, right arm out in front, really holding this pose here out to the side, really regrounding your abs. Other side as well, lifting your right leg behind, left arm out in front, out to the side, feeling it. I think I tweaked my neck on one of those, but it's all good. I got acupuncture today. Ooh. Threading the needle on this side, feeling the stretch, and then threading the needle on the other side, feeling the stretch. and then back down. And then we're gonna do some ab crunches real quick, whatever free weight you got. I'm gonna tuck it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, and then back on the other side. So I'm gonna tuck it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. All right, and then back to all fours. You're gonna transition to a downward dog. Recentering your breath, breathing out your mouth like ocean waves, regrounding yourself. You're gonna walk to the middle of the mat, halfway lift, forward fold, standing tall, side bend to the right, center, side bend to the left, center, mini back bend, forward fold, twist to the right, ooh, twist to the left after, feeling the stretch and twist in your lower back. Oh, it feels so good. Woo! And I'm gonna do a different type of transition. I'm just gonna do an inversion because I did some strength before. I just feel like I need the inversion. My body's calling me to do it. Whatever your body is calling you to do is what is intentional in today's practice. Ooh, that feels so good. So you do the inversion. You can go back and do the side bends to either side. Either way works. I'm just stretching out my shoulders. And then just do whatever your body is calling you to do. Back to the downward dog. Walking it out, either side. Then I'm gonna step my right foot through. Pivot and plant my back foot, lifting my right arm overhead, feeling this reverse warrior on the right side, and then to triangle pose on the right side. You're not gonna dump your right hand down. You're gonna make sure if your knee is bent, you're minimizing the space between, left hand toward the sky, and then you're gonna go into a dragonfly twist. Right hand toward the sky, and then a seated split. You're gonna tuck that left foot under, stretching out your right leg, feeling this stretch. And then we're gonna do those poses on the opposite side. So vinyasa, or back to downward dog. Regrounding yourself, lifting your left leg high, stepping it through for reverse warrior. Triangle pose, right hand toward the sky, gaze follows. Dragonfly twist, seated half split. Oh, feels so good, this stretch. Whew. And then back to vinyasa and to downward dog. Woo. Reground yourself, take 3 breaths in this downward dog. Hearing your breath and knowing that you're bringing yourself back to the present moment is so intentional and pure. We're gonna lift our right leg high, stepping it through, reverse warrior, right hand overhead, triangle pose, feeling the stretch in your right leg. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. And then we're gonna do a reverse half moon, left hand toward the ground, right hand toward the sky, feeling this twist in your lower back. Woo. And then, lean up, lifting your left leg over the right, twisting to the right, and really following through with this twist, and then reaching your left leg out to the side. Padangusthasana B, dancer pose, leaning forward, And then vinyasa. Now we're going to practice those poses on the other side. So left leg high, stepping it through for reverse warrior. Triangle pose. Reverse half moon. So you're going to lift your right leg up, your left hand toward the sky, feeling this union of opposites here too. You're going to put your right leg over your left. Temple dancer. You're going to twist, twist, twist. Oh, as far as you can go. And then Padangusthasana B. Just holding it here. Feeling your ankles strengthen. And then dancer pose. Feeling the stretch. And then to vinyasa or downward dog. And then just take 3 breaths. Regroup. Reground yourself in that pose. Feels so amazing. It is like so hot out here already. Or I'm already melting, either one. So, whew. Focus on your breath work while you're in the downward dog, while you're walking it out, whatever pose your mind and body are called to. And then back to regrounding yourself back to the present moment. I'm going to lift my right leg high. I'm going to do a half pigeon, crossing it in front of me. It doesn't have to be exactly parallel to be in this half pigeon. Just feeling the stretch. You're going to hold it here for a few moments because you want to feel this pose in your body. Feel its intentionality. Feel how much it is helping your hip and how grounded you can get in this pose. How you can really feel yourself into it, because feeling and taking time in the current pose is what's intentional. If you can sit still in life and hear your thoughts, that's what's intentional. That's what's pure. If you can sit in silence and really not go insane, that's where the magic and work begins. And I think this goes amiss so often in life, that we as humans are programmed to process information a different way by looking at new information, scrolling, all that other stuff online. But being one within yourself and really sitting alone in your thoughts does wonders for your mind, for your mental mindset, for being right in the moment. So take the time, be with your thoughts, be in silence, enjoy the meditative moments. So now that we've done this half pigeon, we're gonna lift the right leg back up, stepping it through to half moon. So you're gonna put your right hand to the ground, the left hand up, left leg lifted, engage in this pose. Make sure you're not drooping and just hold it here for a moment. Hold, hold, hold. Your gaze is gonna be up toward your left hand. And then release. I'm gonna go into a standing half split. And I'm gonna do these stretches on the other side. Back to downward dog, half pigeon, left leg up. Hold it here in this pose like the other side. Being one within this meditative pose. Letting your thoughts surround you. Really, what comes up in your mind when you're in this pose? Are you really using this time to your benefit? Or are you distracted by something that you said or ate the other day? I know it sounds funny, but it's true. If you have the cyclical thing in your mind, somatic help is always good, which means movement, swaying, any type of way to get you back present and out of negative thoughts. Just tell yourself and replace those thoughts in your head with positivity. Tell yourself you are enough, you can do this, it is possible. The energy you send out and what you tell yourself is what's going to happen. If you say you're going to get that job, if you say you're going to strive for success, if you say you're going to pass the class, or whatever you tell yourself, it's possible through mindset, through neurological brain wiring. And you just have to reframe your mind. So much of how we act and how our anxiety is handled and our nervous system is what we are telling ourselves on this constant loop in our brain. So don't be distracted or deceived by that. So we're holding this half pigeon pose here. We're going to come out of it in a moment and go to half moon with our left hand down and our right side up. So left leg up, stepping the left foot through, right hand toward the sky, gaze follows, feeling the stretch. We're not dumping. We are fully engaged in this pose. We're going to look up toward the right hand. Your balance, your ankle wobbling is all strengthening you and really holding you to building those muscles. Then we're going to go to standing split. So we're going to put both our feet down, our right hand toward the sky. Then we're going to go into a Malasana Yogi squat. Now the Malasana Yogi squat is so good because it stretches out your inner thighs. It's such a good pose to have, especially if you sit all day. You just want to be one with this pose and really feel how it feels within you. Just sit here and just feel it for a second. Feel how amazing it is. And then to come out of it, just gonna lean forward. You can feel more of a stretch in your inner thighs if you lean forward in this pose. Then from here, I'm just gonna go to a seat and try to do fire log if you can do it, lean forward. I would just try it on both sides. Sometimes I can lift up both. And just lean forward. Releasing your neck, releasing the tension in your jaw, your mind. Any tension that's stored within you, just tell yourself it's fine. You're releasing it. You're letting it go to the wild. You are free of anything that's strapping you down or holding you back in this moment. You're free. You're free to think what you want. You're free to be who you want to be. You're free to experience life the way you want to. You're free. You're free as a bird. And the more you tell yourself, the more you recycle the positive thoughts through your mind. The negative thoughts will slip away into the abyss. They will go away, and you will have this beautiful thought process in your mind that it is possible, it is believable, it is achievable. So while you're sitting here in fire log, just think of how your mind and your muscles are relaxing. Switch the fire log so that you have the opposite foot on top now, and then lean forward over on this side and just be one with this pose on this side. Just regroup and reground yourself with your breath. Hearing your breath work can be somatic and so pure. So just be intentional. Be one with that. Releasing your neck is so important, so make sure you're properly stretching it out. And then that concludes my yoga practice for the day. So thank you for joining. If you want to check me out on YouTube or any other sites, feel free to follow me. I hope y'all go in peace and enjoy your day. Namaste.